What's up, YouTube squad? Welcome to my channel. Hashtag YouTube can be great. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to talk about the Instagram post Jason Lee did. I've been debating whether I should cuss his ass out or educate him, and I couldn't figure out which one to do, so I'm going to do a combination of both because he deserves both. But before we get into that, I did randomly select the winner for the $50 Amazon gift card. I'm going to announce the winner at the end of this video, and I'm also going to give some news, so just stay tuned. Let's get into this damn thing, right? Jason Lee went on Instagram, and if you know Jason Lee's the one that does, I believe, Hollywood Unlocked radio show or something like that. He does it, and he went and he posted a video and decided to get clout, to do this for clout by talking about the whole Evelyn Lozada situation and the colorism thing that's been going on with Basketball Wives. And his stance was that Evelyn is not a racist individual, nor is she a colorist, and that we should just stop complaining about this type of shit. Bitch, are you crazy? Hold on before I start cussing him out. He said in the video that he has not seen anything that Evelyn Lozada has done that would give the impression that this is how she really feels. Did she not call CC Lily? Did she not go and post make a post with OG and refer to her as a monkey, the primate family, something that's been happening since the time of slavery, when they wanted to say that black people looked like animals, we were barbarians, we didn't have any brains, all we could do was work in fields and be beaten and punished and raped? Are you crazy? He moved forward by saying that Evelyn has kids by black men. She has black kids. That doing that makes her not racist. What the fuck is a mulatto, Jason? How did it come to exist? What is the definition of a mulatto? A mulatto is a person who is a child or a person that has one white parent and one black parent. And it's a derogatory term that was used to define children that were biracial. Why? Because they did not want to consider them as equal. So they had to find all these different labels aside from human being to label them and make the distinction that they were better than them. For you to sit here and make that correlation that because Evelyn has kids that were biracial, that means that she's not a colorist, or she might not have some racist undertones within herself, that is the most ignorant shit I have ever heard. Because we, for generations, have seen mixed kids being born where slave owners can go in and rape a mother's child as young as 12, 13, 14 because they're trying to breed them as animals to have more field workers. And when they realized that we're bonding together, decided to create the whole light-skin, dark-skin epidemic that afflicted even myself when I was in school, where you had the light-skinned blacks being treated better than the dark-skin. This is something that has been happening even till today in 2019. You have a platform to speak, and that's what you're going to say? First of all, I knew you were dumb. I knew your IQ was lacking because you literally refer to Africa, which is a continent, as a country. Listen, fool. Go do some research. Obviously, you didn't pay attention in school. Either that or you didn't take geography. Because we know that Africa is a damn continent. Why? Because it has the ability, it was once the center of the universe. Or not the universe, the center of the world, was the center of civilization at some point. That's where the majority of everything congregated and began. All of the things that y'all use today, all of the minerals, the diamonds, the salt, everything, it's within that entire continent. It is big as hell. It is not just a country. And when you sit there and make comments like Africa is just a country, as a country, we just don't need to do this, you sound stupid as hell. And the type of stupidity you have is the type of stupidity that all these politicians prey on to get what they want, because you don't go and do the proper research before you open your mouth and say something ignorant as hell. So let me educate your ass. There's two types of racist people. There's racist people who know they're racist, i.e. the people who've been making laws that have been unfair to people of color, the people who thought it was okay to take Native American land by force and butcher them, the people who thought it was okay to take ships across the Atlantic and ferry 12 million people all to North and South America so they can be slaves and work on cotton plantations and be beaten and treated like crap. Those people know they're racist as hell. And they usually refer to blacks and people of color as animal, people who have no sense, people who are illiterate, people who are barbarians. There's always all these different names they call them mulattoes instead of calling them human beings. Those are loud racist people you know. Then there are the racist people that Jane Elliott discusses in her documentary, basically talking about people who are racist, have racist undertones, but may or may not know that they are. And these are the people that will say things like, I know I can say nigga because I sleep with black people and I'm okay. I have black friends. I have one black girlfriend, so it's okay for me to say it. I have 1.23% black in me, so it's okay for me to act like this. But when somebody actually says, okay, fine, you want to be black, then you need to be able to accept black in all shades. Evelyn was called black by somebody who was a fan, made a correlation and referred to her as black. She took an insult to that, claiming she was Puerto Rican. It wasn't until recently that she comes out saying, I'm proud to be Afro-Latina. I'm proud to be Afro. Before I was Puerto Rican, because you knew that it made her feel like she had more of a sex appeal to people. It was what people wanted. And she thought she was beautiful. And that's one of the reasons why she probably thought Chad wanted her. And she was okay saying that. But now you're amongst another black person who's dark-skinned, who's straight out of Africa, and your thought process when you want to disrespect her is to say something relating to a monkey. And Jason, you have the audacity to go on here live and make a comment. You know what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I want to give you the benefit thinking that maybe you're doing this because you're about to maybe make a show out of it on your radio show and you want people to go and watch. So you're starting this nonsense based on that. Because I hate to think that you, who I already think has a shitty character, because I saw you pour a drink in Hazel E's face. You're a whole grown man pouring a drink in some woman's face because you're pissed off at her. I don't particularly like Hazel E. I'm not a fan of her, but that does not excuse your behavior. I saw you on Love and Hip Hop, the last week's episode. April was supposed to be your friend and you dogged her ass out and you didn't give a damn because you're doing it to get ratings. So I'm assuming you're doing this to get ratings, but let's be clear. People are going to watch this. People are going to see this. And when you're drawing attention to yourself in a negative way, knowing that kids are also maybe watching stuff like this, and there are kids out there that still struggle with the way that they look, still feel like being dark-skinned makes them ugly. And there are other kids that will make fun of them and actually call them monkeys and apes and tell them that they need to go back to Africa and all this other extra stuff. For you to sit there and excuse Evelyn's behavior, and Evelyn's dumb ass decided to actually comment on this, something is wrong with you. You need to shut the fuck up and go back into hibernation. Because right now you look like shit. For real. Do some research. Understand what happened during slavery and how it affects today's society. Understand why Evelyn would even think that as an insult, it is okay for her to make the correlation that OG is a damn monkey and that CC is Lily. Understand where that's coming from for you to be able to make a comment like that. I don't give a damn if she has 5, 6, 7, 8 black kids. That just means that she, just like the slave owners, enjoyed black people's vaginas and their dicks. It is not unusual. So before you say something like that, make sure you know what the fuck you're talking about. So I'm done with that part. Now, as far as the person who won, Amazon, y'all, Ashira630, you were the winner. I randomly selected you using an app. Now, I don't want anybody to get discouraged because I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to do this once every month and do a giveaway because I feel like people who are subscribing and people who are watching and supporting me, y'all deserve to have a chance to win something too. It's not fair for me to not to think about you when you guys are thinking about me too. So go ahead and keep watching the videos. Go ahead and keep liking. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Am I far-fetched? Am I reaching? Is what I'm saying not making any sense? Is what Jason's saying okay? Go ahead and start a discussion. Let me know what you think because I'm really sitting here feeling some type of way about this type of shit because this is not okay. It's really pissing me off. Anyway, Ashira630, go ahead and let me know. Hit me in my inbox so I can figure out how to get this $50 to you for that Amazon gift card to you. And rest of you go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.